What you're seeing right here is the Lloyd notebook by Ash and Fur. This was given to me as a gift along with the Kaweco Sport that you see on the screen. Now, somebody gives you a notebook and they're not a fountain pen person, you tend to have kind of low expectations. So I didn't go in expecting huge things. I was wrong. This is a great fountain pen notebook, just as your spoiler right there. Let's run down some of the deal on this. This is a 5.5 by 7.75 inch, A5-ish sized. It's lined with a faded grid pattern. So the vertical lines are there. They're not super distracting. Mostly what you get is the horizontal lines. It's a lay flat notebook. However, when it was fully open and I was towards the spine, I was definitely feeling kind of a clicking back and forth movement because of the 3-piece cover that this has, where it's not one piece. It's 192 pages. Pretty darn good. I'm looking right now at the description where it says, choose between ruled and lined. Yeah, I would say. If you can't choose, this is going to be a good one for you. I agree also. If you prefer grid, but don't always need it, it's a definite neat option. But I know that a lot of people in fountain pens have gone to the dot grid for it. I kind of wish this was available in a blank paper, but it's not. Okay, it does have a ribbon bookmark. It is a pretty absorbent paper. Now, it's not absorbent where you get any kind of bleeding or ghosting. You do get the occasional amount of ghosting, but it wasn't enough to stop me from writing on the back of the page. So a third notebook doing a review that no ghosting problems at all. I guess I should go ahead and mention that if there's a notebook that I use regularly or a paper I regularly use in reviews, I'm not going to review that as a notebook because there will be hundreds of samples of that. This dries very quickly. It's a very absorbent paper, meaning if you have an ink with a special quality, such as, you know, shimmer or sheen, anything like that, it's really not going to come through nearly as well. Even when it comes to some of the shading, it eats up most of the shading, not all of the shading, but it turns most of the inks that I have on here, which are all Kaweco inks. Using a Kaweco pen that was given to me, I might as well use some Kaweco cartridges. And I just changed up regularly on that, and I couldn't even honestly tell you how many I used, a bunch of them. Most of the shading that could be available kind of gets eaten up over the absorbency of this paper. But it's almost impossible to smear. Like, I would write a word and immediately drag my finger across it to see if it would smear. No smear. It absorbs it that quickly. Made me worry that it was going to feather and spread a lot. No, it doesn't. I was so gobsmacked, did I use that correctly, by how well this paper performs as it was given to me from non-fountain pen friendly or non-fountain pen people that were trying to get something nice for me, and they definitely did. They really introduced me to a great new paper. Now, I'm going to try to remember to put in the description a link to where I found this for sale, and I didn't go looking for it to find the price. I went looking for it to be able to find this, but it was Bespoke Post, BESPOKE Post.com. They have it. It's only $15, really making it a very affordable notebook that is hardcover, and if you prefer that, it's very nice in the hand. Reminds me of slap books when I was in the Marines. And for those of you that were in the Marines and know what a slap book is, go ahead and tell people in the comments what that one is. I hope you got something out of this review. I got something out of using this notebook. It is truly very good. It's not like you're going to be using, you know, it's not the same as the Rhodia or the Tomaway River or that stuff. Different. Very enjoyable, though. I hope you got something out of this, and thanks for watching.